absolute certainty on how you go from hello to yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula Board Formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes. Do you think that worked? Bill Reed, it's Kirk Adams. I am certain that welcome everyone as we superpower the Confederate's influence. Elfrida, please, who's here?
Sean, we have some extraordinary people. And what Sean was saying is welcome everyone to the Heart of Influence with Dr. Kirk Adams. And first up from Montreal, Canada, lost his eyesight at 7, gained a crystal clear mission to be a servant leader to youth and people with disabilities through meaningful careers, 2-time U.S. fellow and North America recruiter and talent acquisition expert, builds careers that builds communities, a lifelong learner, global-minded, and partner in other ventures, not just advocating for inclusion, designing it into systems. Let's welcome to the show, Charbel Ponsus. Woo! Our crowd is going wild. There they go.
Thank you.
Charbel, the crowd is so stunned by your greatness. It has been stunned into silence. But welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Charbel, as I was sharing in the green room, this is your opportunity to share a fun fact. This is a fun fact. It could be something that you're proud of, something cool that you've done. But Charbel, something that would make us go, Charbel, no way. So Charbel, what is your fun fact?
Thank you so much, Bella. Honored to be here today. So a fun fact about me, given my busy schedule, I always still enjoy playing hide and seek and tag with my nephews and nieces. These games always remind me to stay curious, excited, and always full of faith and trust as well. So that's the fun fact about me.
I love it, Charbel. I like to play hide and go seek with Sean as well. But we'll say that for a different night, Charbel. That is super fun with your nieces and nephews. And are you ready to play a little game here on the Heart of Influence?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Bella Rita, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Let's go. Next up, rolling with Charbel from Seattle, Washington, speaker, coach, facilitator, and owner of the Alternate Board TAB in North Seattle, helping business owners remove roadblocks and achieve their goals. Connector extraordinaire brings together CEOs and changemakers to forge powerful networks. Change Catalyst drives transformation and heart-centered strategies. Let's welcome to the show, Kelly Casper.
Kelly, warm welcome to Dr. Kirk Adams' Heart of Influence. Kelly, and please, your headline fun fact.
Oh, I have lots of them, so I'll share one that isn't really about me, but more of an acquaintance, or actually friend. So years ago, I grew up on an island. I'm riding the ferry back home. I run into a high school friend, and we're sharing what we're doing these days. And I share I'm in grad school, and he says, I'm in a band. And I'm like, oh, good for you. Next weekend, I'm watching MTV, and there's this new band from Seattle up next at the Tibetan Freedom Concert. And lo and behold, there's Soundgarden and my friend, Ben Shepherd.
Oh my God.
He was in a band. Yeah, just a little one.
He's in a band. I'd say he's in a band.
Yeah.
Warm welcome, Kelly, to the Heart of Influence. Bella Rita. We got rock as a theme today. Feeling it. Come on, Bella.
Rock is definitely a theme today. Coming all the way from India, crafts seamless mobile web and cloud solutions that empower startups and enterprises to thrive in the digital age. With a knack for building meaningful relationships, Raj connects visionaries to opportunities that spark innovation and growth, driven by commitment, excellence. Raj leads teams to deliver high-impact solutions with agility and precision. Let's welcome to the show, Raj Vakera.
Raj, warm welcome to Dr. Kirk Adams, Heart of Influence. And Raj, please, your fun fact.
Fun fact about me as well as my job circle. Sorry for I'm not turning on my camera because everyone know about I am from India. At that moment, it's near about the 2 a.m.
Oh.
So it's not my sleeping hour, but yeah, it's a regular time. But so yeah, fun fact about the meet with the like-minded peoples like this kind of meeting and how I can adding my value to your businesses or as a personal guide.
Awesome.
To everyone.
Raj, what I'm hearing is it's 2 a.m. You're a growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous person committed to mastery, and you're in your pajamas.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Let's go.
That's what I'm hearing. Welcome, pajamas and all. I'm sure you're not the first person to do this show in their pajamas from the bottom down, but welcome, Raj, to the Heart of Influence. And next up, coming from Richmond, Virginia, transforms chaos into clarity like it's a party trick. Oh, that sounds fun, Sean. Chaos into clarity like a party trick. Sean can use some of those party tricks. Yeah. System whisperer, team builder, next level leader, co-founder, and scaled tech from kitchen table dream to boardroom reality twice. Speaks fluent human, tech, and Spanish, and makes all three feel heard, seen, and inspired. Let's welcome to the show, Mr. Ryan Murphy.
Warm welcome to Dr. Kirk Adams, Heart of Influence. Ryan, please, on this Mastery Monday, your fun fact.
Thank you all for having me. My fun fact would be a few years ago, I actually took on and beat the former world record for pull-ups. I did 4,115 in 13 hours, and we raised $20,000 for veteran mental health along the way.
Wow.
Dude, that's crazy. What year was that, Ryan?
I believe 2020.
I'm not joking when I say this, I followed David Goggins' record-breaking pull-up opportunities. How did your hands do?
So it was actually his record that I broke, and my hands were definitely in tatters at the end of the day.
Wow.
Dude, that's sick. Like, for anybody, that is one of the most extraordinary feats. I'm going to go with this. That is 8,000 people, Ryan, have been on the show. And I do appreciate mastery at a high level from my sport backgrounds and all the extreme sports I participate in. He's a blind guy. That is the most extraordinary athletic achievement that any share the 8,000 people who've been on the show. In case anybody doesn't have optics on what that means, that is absolutely mind-boggling what Ryan did. Congratulations, Ryan.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I can't wait to tell our one of our part is Darren Prince, and his client is David Goggins. He's a speaker agent. So Darren books, Hulk Hogan, Carmen Electra, Magic Johnson, David Goggins. So I can't wait to tell Darren that you kicked David Goggins' butt. Ryan, great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm happy to be here.
Let's go. Bell Rita, Ryan, busting up David Goggins. Come on now.
Busting up David Goggins, breaking records. And next from Seattle, Washington, 16 years as the president of the Lighthouse for the Blind, another 6 as the president for American Foundation for the Blind, a PhD in leadership and change, and the managing director for Innovation Impact LLC, engaging in fun, innovative, high-impact projects dedicated to making the world a more inclusive and equitable place. Let's welcome to the show, Dr. Kirk Adams.
Happy Mastery Monday. Warm welcome to your Heart of Influence. Gratitude for you assembling these fine folks, including a world record breaker. Dr. Kirk, please, sir, how are you? And your fun fact.
Oh, I'm great. Fun fact, not to one up Ryan, but in 4th grade at Eugene Field Elementary School.
Yes.
Silverton, Oregon. Field day. I was the longevity hula hoop champion.
I think you have one-upped Ryan, Dr. Kirk.
Yeah, just saying.
What was your longevity feat that day?
It was about 6 minutes of keeping that hoop moving as a 9-year-old boy, and I think I was the only boy in the competition. I think I stood out in more ways than one. It's the only blind kid and the only boy in the hula hoop championship.
Bella, what I'm hearing from Dr. Kirk is chicks dig guys that can shake the hips. That's what I'm hearing from Dr. Kirk, Bella Frida.
That's what I am hearing from Dr. Kirk.
We'll go with it.
For sure.
Let's go. Thank you, Dr. Kirk. And shall we do the thing, sir?
Absolutely. What a crew.
Yes, for sure. So I'm going to introduce the woman doing the introducing. This woman began her career in influence, selling crafts on her parents' front lawn as an 8-year-old. She progressed to being a 7-figure earner in the space of network marketing as a teenager. So she did 7 figures, teenager, in network marketing, $1 billion business, 24, 25, 26 years old. She's three-peating, but not like Michael Jordan in hoops. Instead, in business brokerage. She was Nevada's #1 business broker at 24, 25, and 26 years old. Youngest person ever to do it, male or female. Take that, dudes, in a male-dominated industry, and the first woman ever to do it, period. She was also then began to train entrepreneurs in Fortune 500 companies. In fact, in 2019, every sales team Bella Verita worked with doubled their sales. Skier, surfer, scuba diver, adventurer. Maybe she learned how to do those things from a blind man, or maybe YouTube. It better be a blind man today. She also raised 8 figures for charity with the Unblinded team in the past 2.25 or so years. And this in 2-time, about to be 3-time published author. In 2023, publicly battled and defeated cancer. Let's welcome to the Heart of Influence, the one, the only, Bella Verita. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dr. Kirk Adams' Heart of Influence and your 1800th episode and counting. Bella Rita, please, your fun fact today.
My fun fact for today, Sean, I don't know if you know this one, but since we're talking about like contests and winning things, I, in the 3rd grade, won a strawberry shortcake bike because I set the record for attending school every single day that year. I never missed a day of school and won a contest, and I won a strawberry shortcake bike for never missing a day of school. So that's my fun fact for today, Sean Callaghan.
super cool fun fact, Bella Rita, and I'm sure as a third grader, you may have resembled strawberry shortcake.
I definitely resembled strawberry shortcake. I was a big fan. I've always had red hair and was a big fan of strawberry shortcake and Raggedy Ann, because they look like me.
Yes, if Raggedy Ann, Punky Brewster, and Strawberry Shortcake cloned each other, you'd have Bella Rita. So Bella Rita, please, let's go.
Let's go. And let me introduce my co host, the man that Tony Robbins said there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callagy. He beats world champions like Becky at body surfing competitions. He's only one of two attorneys that win two top 100 national jury verdicts between 2014 and 2016, the only one that's blind out of 1.2 million attorneys. In fact, the state of New Jersey actually named him one of New Jersey's most influential attorneys. He has spoken on stages such as Disney, T-Mobile, Salesforce, Tony Robbins 18 times, and when he's not busy flying around speaking on stages of Fortune 10 companies, the Fortune 500 companies, he is an incredible philanthropist that raised nearly $10 million for charity in 2 years. Let's welcome my co-host, the one, the only, Sean Callagy.
Bella, thank you. Dr. Kirk Adams, thank you. Warm welcome to everybody on this Mastery Monday for being here. And yes, I am a blind man that has taught sighted people to ski in blizzards, now double black diamonds, to surf in hurricanes, and of course to scuba dive in shark-infested waters. And I'll go with this as an additional fun fact. I was a 4-year Division I starter at Columbia University. I was the Ivy League runner-up for Rookie of the Year and would have gone on to play professional baseball had my retinitis pigmentosa, my hereditary degenerative eye disease, not cut that journey short. But I often say that blindness has taken so much from my life, but has given far more. So Bella Rita is my fun fact for today.
That is a super fun fact and so very true. And kind of grateful for your blindness. Thank you so much for that beautiful share.
Yeah, net positive for sure. As difficult as that is to believe and to experience, but facts. Bella Rita, who's going first?
Let's kick this off with, let's go with it's shareable, shareable, right? I just want to make sure I know I got it right earlier. Shareable?
That's right.
Shareable. Okay, we'll start with shareable.
Charble, here's what we're doing. Bella will be anybody you want her to be. We're exploring the superpower of influence. Bella could be an ideal client. She could be a charitable fundraising partner. Heck, she could be Oprah Winfrey, Warren Buffett, anybody famous. Charble, anybody that you want to be going from hello to yes with. We're not talking pitching, hooking, closing. This is not Wolf of Wall Street meets Boiler Room meets Shark Tank. No, no, no. This is heart-centered, integrous people. We're going to cause yes. What does that look like? That's the game we're playing. And it could be just a yes for a longer conversation. Doesn't need to be a sale, Charble. So please, Charble, who would you like Bella to be that you're going from hello to yes with?
Perfect. Thank you, Sean. So as a recruiter, I deal with a lot of and communicate with a lot of executive directors within the nonprofit space. So I would love Bella to be an executive director for a nonprofit.
Bella, you're an executive director for nonprofit. You like being the boss lady. Take us in.
I do. Boss Bella here. How can I help you?
Hello, Bella. This is Charbel, the founder and the CEO of the career building contractor search firm. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fairly well. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Bella, since you are the decision maker of your organization, I wanted to connect actually personally to share with you an impactful partnership opportunity that aligns closely with your organization's mission. So would you mind taking just a few minutes of your time to let you know more about this partnership opportunity?
I got about 2 minutes.
Perfect. That works. So, Bella, as a legally blind former job seeker and currently a business owner, I deeply understand the challenges that both employers and job seekers face during the hiring process because simply I have lived them myself. And when I started my company, I wanted to not only present myself as a talent acquisition partner, but I wanted to bring, and I made a personal commitment to bring real solutions for job seekers in general, but more particularly for blind professionals. That's why I've launched an initiative called Hire for Hope. What is Hire for Hope? Hire for Hope, it's an initiative in which we work closely with organizations like yours to help them fulfill their executive recruitment needs, but also we intend to deduct 10% of each placement fee to fund an apprenticeship program designed for emerging blind professionals. This apprenticeship program is benefiting almost 25 professionals, blind professionals each year, and resulting in a direct economic and social impact within our community. Therefore, Bella, are you willing to explore more how can we together not only hire great talents for your organization, but also hire with purpose?
Excuse me. So, Charbel, so what you're looking for, just so that I'm clear, is you're looking for us to hire people, you're looking for us to fund the initiative. What when you say you're looking for a partnership, what exactly is it that you mean?
So as a search firm, we actually intend to collaborate with organizations like yours to help you in fulfilling your recruitment needs, your executive recruitment needs. That being said, we manage, like, if you have certain openings within your organization, we have the systems and the processes to manage the full recruitment cycle. And based on our collaboration, there will be also a direct or a measurable impact based on our collaboration by deducting or cutting a certain 10% of each placement fee to fund the Hire for Hope initiative designed for blind professionals.
Got it. Okay. Sounds super interesting. I think I want to understand a little bit more. So I think maybe we'll schedule a little bit longer of a meeting so I can understand a little bit more and see what we could possibly do together.
Sounds perfect. Yeah. So I can reach out to you via email to schedule some time to speak over Zoom, maybe within this week or the next week. I'll be sending you my calendar.
All right.
Awesome.
Sounds great.
Excellent job, Bella. Who's following up this masterful communicator?
Following up this masterful communicator is Kelly Katzber.
Kelly, please, who would you like Bella to be that you're going from hello to yes with?
I too would like Bella to be a small business owner. You have, let's say you have 10 employees. I don't care what line of business you're in. You can make that up. But that's who I want you to be.
Take us in, Belle.
Hello, this is Bella.
Hey, Bella, this is Kelly with the Alternative Board North Seattle. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Do you have a few minutes to talk today?
I have a couple, yes.
Okay, great. So before we get too terribly deep in things, I kind of want to get to know you, on a personal level. So I'm going to start with just a few questions to get to know you.
Okay.
My first question for you is, what are you most proud of?
I am most proud of the way that we train cats to be service animals and to give hugs and to massage people's feet. And I think we have the best cat training program on the planet.
That is amazing. To teach a cat to give a hug is incredible.
Yes.
I actually had a cat in college that if you went like this on your shoulder, he would jump and wrap himself around your neck. So I see that they are trainable. So well done.
Yes.
Very well done. What would you say you're most excited about right now in your business?
I would say we're most excited about this proprietary solution that we've come up to in the allergy of cats, because so many people are allergic to cats, and we think that cats should be on every flight because, like you said, if they can wrap around, if they can give hugs, they can create comfort for people, and people were not allergic to cats, there could be more cats in the world, more cats on planes and more cats on service animals. So we're really excited about ending the cat allergy.
And what do you think your biggest challenge is with getting that proprietary program out into the world?
I think the biggest challenge is causing people to believe that cat allergies can be no more.
Excellent.
Yeah, because I think people just use it as an excuse to discriminate against cats.
That is a difficult one, isn't it?
Yes.
So how do you plan to address that?
I'm not quite sure. We're going to work with some AI, see what AI can help us do to to end the cat the cats I'm missing the word at the moment, but back to you.
Well, I think AI is an amazing tool. It helps everybody. I mean, if you're not embracing AI right now, I'm sorry, because everyone should be embracing it at this point. But I also wanted to share with you that there might be an even better solution for you in the event that you needed other people to kind of help you brainstorm. I would highly encourage you to consider a peer advisory group where you can have like-minded individuals who are non-competing, who are there to help you run your business better. And you could come to that group, present your challenge, and walk away with solutions that you could implement that same day. Does that sound like something that might be beneficial?
Well, if you guys can help me join the movement on ending the discrimination against cats, I am definitely interested in a longer conversation.
I know some cat lovers in that group, so I think it would be great.
Sean has been wanting to adopt like 12 cats, and I'm allergic to them. And I'm like, we can't have 12 cats, but I definitely think there's something we could do here. So thank you for that, Kelly. And in full disclosure, I am not much of a cat person myself. I have a Doberman Pinscher. And so, but I think I think together we could end the world of this cat discrimination pandemic. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. So what is your calendar looking like, say, next week?
How about we look for Wednesday?
What is your Wednesday looking like? Mine's pretty open.
I gotta run right now, but we'll how about 10 a.m. on Monday?
Okay.
Or Wednesday, I mean.
10 a.m. on Wednesday it is. Okay. Sounds good. I'll send you a Zoom.
Awesome. Great job,
Kelly.
Kelly. Sean, do not go and pick up those 12 cats. Not yet. I'm not over the allergy. I know you want a bunch of cats and I know you want a cat farm, but not right now.
I do. But let's get to the feedbackers, then we'll deal with the allergies.
Then we'll deal with the allergies. And we do not see you at the current moment, Sean. But judges, this is the time in the show that we get to give back in the form of feedback. So it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for Kelly and Charbel, something that they did great, something they could do to improve, and then like a little scoring system as to what is the next step. Is that next step you'd rather go to the dentist and have a root canal than have a longer conversation with Kelly or Charbel? But maybe you're looking for a little bit of time together, so maybe it's a little mocha chocolate and a little croissant at Starbucks. If that's not enough time, and you really want to know more about what it is that they're up to, then maybe it's like a dinner, the Capitol Grill, Seafood Tower, juicy steak, long dinner to have a long conversation. But if that's not enough time, you're like, I need more time with this person, it could be a private jet, picking up Dr. Kirk Adams, flying anywhere in the world to have the longest meeting possible with Kelly or Charbel. So Ryan, we'll kick it off with you. And Ryan, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Kelly, please?
For Kelly,
Yes.
what I really enjoyed about that was it was extremely personable. I think you did a great job relating to the recipient and had a good job just kind of integrating their feedback into the pitch. As far as what I thought could be improved is probably toning down the questions and just immediately getting into how they could help, like a problem statement. It's very hard to run small businesses. We have the solution. We have members who are currently running them well, and you can work with them to build your business. And I think that would really get to the heart of the matter really quickly. And would frankly love to hear more about these peer groups.
Awesome, Ryan. Wonderful work, sir. And Bella, Rita. Brian, maybe we could do some pull-ups with Kelly. So Bella, let's go.
Let's go. And Ryan, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Charbel, please?
Yeah, Charbel, I think you also did a fantastic job. You were very well spoken and you clearly understand the challenge in this space. I think what could improve the pitch is if you make it a little more conversational, where you work in maybe some of the questions like Kelly did and make it more of a back and forth. And I think if you also lean into the employer pain points, like it's hard to find talent and you might have a source of untapped talent, then you immediately get to how you can help the business. And I just thought it was great. And I would love to learn more about how you're sourcing candidates and how that's going.
Awesome. Wonderful work, Ryan. Bella of Rita. Ryan's got some feedback.
Ryan's got some feedback. Let's go. Raj, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Charbel?
Most of the cover with the Ryan regarding my point of view for both the way, Ryan, Sherbal and Kelly. So regarding that, any kind of business need a persistence and focus about that. What is your market? What is your market and what is the customer base? After that, follow on that particular things. What kind of the customer are thinking about purchasing and buying the time and many more things. So yeah, persistence is a necessary key in the businesses.
All right, awesome. Charbel, Bella.
And thank you for that, Raj. And Raj, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Kelly?
Yeah, Kelly is doing the great work regarding the AI and many more things, and everyone is implementing the new business in the AI. It's a booming market as well. So yeah, that's the great things. Yeah, in every business, persistence and focus are necessary key.
Thank you for that, Raj. Bella.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Dr. Kirk Adams, your 30 seconds of feedback for Kelly, please.
Kelly sounded truly warm and pleased with your concept of teaching cats how to hug. Sounded very genuine. I like the fact that she tried to get to know you and find out about you rather than launch right into talking about her solution. She did ask the closed-ended question, though, asking you, is this something you might want to explore? And you kindly said, sure, but you could have also said no. So we try to use those open-ended questions in these first conversations. But I would, let's see, Kelly lives in Seattle. Let's go to Anthony's Pier 66 on the waterfront and get some halibut.
Halibut coming, Bella Rita. I was hungry. I'm not now. Come on, Bella.
And let's go.
With vegetables, Sean.
With vegetables, the side of vegetables.
If I could take the kids menu and get some pizza and fries, we're perfect.
All right.
And let's go. Dr. Kirk, how about 30 seconds for Charbel, please?
Yeah, Charbel, you have a great certainty in describing the model of recruiting and using fees to support apprenticeships for people who are blind. And of course, I'm painfully aware of the employment situation, so it certainly resonated with me. And you also asked the dreaded closed-ended question toward the end. Is that something you'd want to think about more? And again, Bella kindly said yes. But Charbel, you're in Canada, so let's get together for some pancakes and maple syrup, Charbel.
Oh boy, we have some nice maple syrup dynamics ahead, Bella.
And overly cooked bacon, like Sean likes.
Yeah, pork bacon.
Dr. Kirk knows.
I've been there. I've seen the bacon sent back
many times. So, Dr. Kirk, Bella, you know what time it is. This is the time everyone that Bella gets to switch the tables on me. Over to you, Bella.
Yes, this is the time in the show that we have the honor and the privilege of putting Sean on the hot seat in a scenario that he has no idea about, because I've been cooking them up as the show's been going on. Ultimately, Dr. Kirk, you get to choose what scenario Sean goes from hello to yes on. You can choose any one of my scenarios. You can change anything about the scenarios, or you can come up with something much, much harder on your own. Are you ready to hear what we have for today?
Yes.
All right. Option number one is I thought Sean could role play Ryan going from hello to yes with David Goggins to set a new world record in a hula hoop contest for charity. So that is option number one. Option number two is Sean could role play Sharble going from hello to yes with Elon Musk to be his new recruiter for all of his enterprises to start hiring visually impaired people for his enterprises. So that is option number 2. And then option number 3, Dr. Kirk came up with the help of ChatGPT a new business called Horned Relief that sends unicorns to businesses that have unresolved issues. And you can send a unicorn in when the HR department fails, send a horn instead, and the magical unicorn will relinquish all of the corporate, cleanse all of the corporate energy and turn things back into a positive direction. So those are my 3 options that I have for you today. Dr. Kirk, is it David Goggins in a hula hoop contest? Is it recruiting for Elon Musk? Or is it Horned Relief sending unicorns to the office for cleansing? Those are the 3 options I got for you today.
On another day, I'd go unicorn, but I gotta go Elon Musk and hiring blind people. That's too.
All right.
That's too good.
That is too good. So let's, and then who do you want to play the role of Elon Musk?
Let's have Ryan Elon Musk today.
Ryan, are you up for playing Elon Musk?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
All right, so Sean, you're gonna play Sharble going from hello to yes with Elon Musk to be his recruiter and start recruiting visually impaired people for his enterprises.
All right. Hello, is Mr. Musk available?
Yes, he is.
Hey, Mr. Musk, this is Sharble. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time for you?
This is a great time.
Well, Mr. Musk, I know that you know who you are. I just want you to know that I know who you are, how precious your time is, and I'm massively grateful. I have 2 minutes and 45 seconds of counting. I will honor that. I know your efficiencies and how important they are to you. But Mr. Musk, I don't want to pitch you something. May I ask this question? What prompted you to even accept this phone call in the first place? I'm deeply honored. I am grateful. But what was the why, Mr. Musk, behind it for you?
Well, I appreciate you saying that. The why behind accepting the call was because I obviously have several companies now, and we need all of the best talent we can find. And so anything along those lines, if we can get better talent, we can really push these companies ahead.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Mr. Musk. So from that place of better talent, making the world a more impactful and better place, may I share a couple of things that may or may not resonate with you, sir?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, Mr. Musk, I've watched a lot of what you had to say lately. First, I apologize for some of the distortions and reactions that you've received. I don't think anyone argues with efficiency, right? And these are weaponized political times from all perspectives. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm just a truth seeker. And thank you for seeking the truth of efficiency. And from that place, that, Mr. Musk, is what I've staked my career to as well. And we so often, we live in this complicated time when things that resonate with people become weaponized. So putting aside any DEI language, what we are looking for are people who are committed, masterful, I think growth-driven, heart-centered people, integriously committed to mastery that can do the job. There's a massively overlooked section of the population that I spend a lot of time catering to, and that's the blind community. And somebody that you may or may not know, Mr. Musk, but certainly people in the circles you travel in are aware of his work, Sean Callaghy. What he's a stand for in this space is this concept that blind people are some of the best people you could possibly hire because they're so overlooked and they're hardworking, they're driven, they're ready to make things happen. I recruit these people and I create bridges economically and in time efficiency to get people onboarded. And somebody else that I think you're familiar with, Tony Robbins, often says, one question is, will somebody do the job? Or can they do the job? A second question is it in their nature to do the job? And folks in the blindness community have been so overlooked for so long and are so urgently desirous of opportunity for all of the reasons I've stated, and really emphasizing that one. These are phenomenal people. But Mr. Musk, I'm not here to say, hey, let's please do this next, except for this. What I'd be proposing, if there's some resonance, take a look at this. I've created an efficiency PowerPoint that's going to talk about how to onboard these folks, how to recruit them, find them, bring them into not only your organization, but to potentially the government and loads of other places that I think you could be an enormous bridge to, Mr. Musk. But I want to emphasize, I have answers to all the questions that may be coming up for you. And in a 30-minute PowerPoint, I can answer them for you, your team, or simply put, your AI agents. So what I propose is an evaluation of what I've got to offer. I'd love a 30-minute slot with you, but first I'd offer your AI agents, which I'm sure you have, to review any proposals imaginable, to run it through that, see what those efficiencies are, and have a 30-minute follow-up conversation to go forward from here, which I'm quite confident, Mr. Musk, you're going to find the efficiencies and the possibilities. So, Mr. Musk, how would that plan resonate with you? Run it through the AI agents, create a follow-up Zoom conversation. And what I also say is this, sir, you have a massive platform at this point. If I'm wasting your time, tell everyone in the world, please never do business with me. I put my reputation on it. So, Mr. Musk, what say you, sir?
Yeah, I mean, listening to that, it's impossible to say no to that, especially because like it's such a low time commitment. I could definitely feed any presentation through an AI agent and get some feedback on that. But then really our business comes down to the people we have working for us. And so if you can get us better people with it already a chip on their shoulder, willing to work hard, then that makes all the sense in the world to me. It's a worthwhile time investment.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. And shall I set that time up with your assistant, Tom, who helped us set up this time today?
Perfect.
Awesome. Mr. Musk, have a blessed day, and I look forward to communicating further and anything else I could serve you with right now, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a blessed day. Thanks. Out of roll, Ryan, wonderful work as Elon Musk. Again, super impressed by the pull-up record. That's just insane. And I'm thankful you still have your hands because that is something almost impossible to retain doing what you did. And Ryan, how did I do as Sharble in that situation? And how was your time overall today, Ryan, on Dr. Kirk Adams' Heart of Influence?
I mean, I really enjoyed this. It's so great to come together with a group of people that I would not normally have the ability or opportunity to speak with. And what I thought really stood out about your pitch is one, it didn't really come across as a pitch. Two, you really led with the benefits that me as Elon could receive. And three, you lowered the barrier to accessing those. It wasn't like you were asking for an hour-long call follow-up. You were saying you had a presentation. I could even feed it through an AI agent, which I mean, I have several at my disposal, me being non-Elon Musk. And so the barrier to continuing the conversation seemed really low, and it was virtually impossible to say no to that. So it just seemed self-obvious that you would continue the conversation. So it was fantastic, and I had a fantastic time with you all here.
Awesome, Ryan. And Ryan, one piece I missed earlier is, are you a veteran or are you just working for veteran causes?
So I was actually in the Navy SEAL pipeline for 2 years. I was in the officer program, and I got knocked out when I tore both of my Achilles during training. And so that was my experience there. And the reason I decided to raise money for veteran mental health is I saw what all of my friends were going through in the program and what they were going to contend with. And so despite the fact that I got knocked out, I still wanted to be able to contribute. And that's why I did what I did.
Ryan, thank you for your service to our country. P.S. Bella's father is a 3-time Navy combat tour veteran, 2 in Vietnam and 1 in Desert Storm. So thank you for being an inspiration and for being here today. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Let's go. Sharble, how did I do with you? And how was your time today on Heart of Influence? Wonderful job in that participant seat, sir, please.
First of all, thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I was really honored and blessed to be among you here today. So I present myself as a servant leader and a mission-driven professional. So when I've heard about your initiative from Dr. Kirk and during our introductory call with Mary, I really felt how the alignment between what you guys are doing and the mission that I'm embracing as well within my community. So I'm so excited. It was such a pleasure to learn from each one of you and be part of this influential, event. So, and I'm looking forward for future maybe collaborations or see how can we together continue working together to make the world a better place and keep on improving the lives and creating impact within the world. So thank you, Sean. Thank you, Bella, and Dr. Kirk as well.
Bravo, thank you. Wonderful work. Feel your heart, brother. Thanks for being here today. Bella Rita, please.
And last but not least, because Raj had to take an emergency call from a client, we have Kelly Casper, who set us off into the participant seat. I had some fun with you, did phenomenal. And Kelly, how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
I had a great time. I really appreciate the invitation and the participation with the group. So thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. And Dr. Kirk Adams, sir, your final, bringing these fine folks together today, Dr. Kirk.
Yeah, lots of alignment in the air. So again, I thank you, Sean and Bella, for creating this platform. Did you? How many hundreds of these have you two graciously hosted for people? And you give me the opportunity to invite people, bring people together for this experience, and I'm very grateful for that.
Dr. Kirk, Bella and I have done 1,800 episodes and counting from the Heart of Influence over the last 5 years. So it has been an honor. We've done a bunch with you, and so it's an honor. Dr. Kirk, and of course, Bella Rita, and thank you for today, Dr. Kirk Adams.
Thank you.
Bella Verita, you've been in that participant seat. You've been rocking the things for 5 years. Your final, Bella.
My final is, yes, I did sit in the seat of Kelly and Sharbo about 4.5 years ago. And I came into the seat clearly to just show Sean how much I knew and how much he didn't. I still try to do that from time to time today, but it never really works out that well for me because he has such a high level of mastery and care for people that I am often in the seat of learning. So want to say thank you all for being here today. Definitely connect with each other because that's why Dr. Kirk invited you here. And we have some really amazing gifts as a thank you for being here today. So Sean, I'm going to turn it over to you to share those gifts.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. So for everyone, my life's work, 28 years, has been in this reality, that the ability to cause yes, which is not something I was genetically capable of doing, and in fact, profoundly fearful of, is the attainable superpower for human beings. And from that place, everything is created. So if you want to know, like, what could be accelerated in your world through your influence rising and where you apply it, not just like sales. We're talking, how do you generate partnership? Your Drucker says business is nothing more than marketing and innovation. And we've created some amazing tools to actualize intelligence and human intelligence to support and serve you. So if you just want to get your feedback and your score from AI, have a conversation with one of our team members. And we'll also provide you our group influence book that'll blow your heart open and rock your world. So it's not just like individual influence, but of course, group influence is what exponentially accelerates everything. So if that resonates, have the conversation. I can't see how it wouldn't, but that's up to you, of course. In final, first, thank you for spending the time, for investing in us today, and becoming a part of the more than 8,000 people, 8,000 that have been the Heart of Influence since its inception 5 years ago. And finally, I share, I may be physically blind, which I am, but I'm absolutely certain as to the possibilities for acceleration that sit right in front of all of us, right here in front of our eyes, with those opportunities right in front of us. However, Bella, at some level, we are all blind.
And just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Thanks.
Bye, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.